holes are a popular feature in science fiction films, but they are often inaccurately portrayed. Common mistakes include black hole visual characteristics and their connection to wormholes, and even the incorrect portrayal of spaghettification. The 2009 film Star Trek shows us a little bit more of those mistakes, and we're going to show you that.
Pretty crazy, right? As entertaining as that looks, the physics are pretty messed up. Let's start by noticing the light around the black hole. Now, most people think the black holes are black like the name, but it's more than that. Black is the absence of light, and nothing, not even visible light like this, can escape the gravitational pull. Because of this, there wouldn't be any crackling lightning surrounding the ship as it escapes.
Alright, now remember the part where the ship just goes through the black hole? This is another huge mistake. Doesn't even make any sense. In the physics that we believe, nothing can escape a black hole. Nothing can just go through it. Once it gets past a point called the event horizon, which is about right here, the gravitational pull is way too strong and it will never be able to get out. Alright, notice how the ship is perfectly put together still after it went through the black hole. Wrong. This would be impossible. There's a little thing where as it goes through the black hole, again with the event horizon, it goes through a time warp and everything gets all weird and it turns into this funny little thing called spaghettification. Now, spaghettification, the bottom gets pulled by the gravity faster because of the time warp, and it stretches it out like spaghetti, like this. So, while that's actually happening, and it would rip it apart, we just see it go in slow time, so it just looks like it's traveling through. But that would be impossible, it would be shredded. Now, as the ship doesn't look like spaghetti, as stupid as it sounds, it's still incorrect.
So now we come to the issue that with time travel from a black hole. Even though it is true that time is warped around a black hole, it hasn't been proven that time travel is possible through one. Not only is not proven, it's really unlikely. In Star Trek, the ship escapes and moves back 100 years in time. The other ship that also travels through the black hole at the same time as the first one comes through decades later. Without getting into the fact that this causes a completely different reality, this is completely illogical. Here's another.
See how a black formed immediately after the red matter was inserted? Well, let's talk about the possibility of red matter first. In the movie, red matter is a substance that could create a black hole with just a drop. There's no evidence that such a matter even exists, and besides that, we know that black holes are caused by gravity, not some special type of red matter. Also notice that later in the movie, it's a planet that becomes a black hole instead of a star. But stars are the only thing we know of that has enough mass to actually become a sustainable black hole. Theoretically, a black hole could form from a planet, but it wouldn't be able to sustain itself except for a couple moments. Speaking of moments, notice that a black hole formed in a couple of moments. Well, we know that it takes billions of years for one to be created.
So, as we've learned, even though Star Trek is an awesome and interesting movie, its depiction of black holes is really incorrect and it leaves a bit to be desired. And by a bit, we mean a lot. So, I hope you've learned something in this video and enjoy your knowledge. Yes.
In the incorrect portrayal of
Spaghettification.